Welcome back, everyone, and happy 4th of July. Yep, we are at the store today, meaning Tuesday. We decided to go ahead and give it a shot. We did a little promotion, put some stuff on Craigslist on our Facebook page. If you don't follow us on Facebook, guys, make sure you go and follow us. It is in the comments below or link below. So the couple things we're doing still the 10% off select used systems. Also, when you spend $25 or more, you get one free $5 game for free. So we'll see how today goes. Hopefully, we'll have a lot of people come in. Well, it is 4 o'clock, and I can honestly say it definitely was worth us coming in today. We're currently sitting at 342. It has been about an hour since anybody's come in, though, so it may start slowing down quite a bit. We're going to still hang out, though, and just see if anybody else shows up. Here's a few of the things we've sold, though, for so far today on July 4th. We had somebody come in and pick up 6 DVDs. We then had a family come in. They picked up Tenchu 2 for the PS1, Ragnarok Odyssey Ace for the PS3. They also picked up Tiny Toon Adventures Buster's Hidden Treasures for the Genesis. And because of the deal we're doing, it was over $25. They picked up Bonkers for the Genesis for free. They also picked up, somebody else of that group picked up a green PS1 controller. It was one of the dual analogs. A gray dual analog controller for the PS1. A new PS1 memory card, Sled Storm for the PS1, and because of the deal, they got Test Drive 4 for the PS1 for free. Then had somebody come in, they picked up a large and small poster. They picked up Beyond Good and Evil for the PS2, knew that wasn't going to last very long. Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PS4, then a Japanese PS1 game, I believe it was a Gundam game. For his free game, he got Jak and Daxter, the first one, for the PS2. We then had for our last person that got a free game, they picked up Splinter Cell, Finding Nemo, Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit 2, SpongeBob, Madden 06. For the GameCube, for their free game, they got Bratz, Rock Angels for the GameCube as well. We then had somebody come in and they did a trade with us. They gave us their 120 gig PS3. They got our backwards compatible PS3, the one that plays all three PS1, PS2, PS3 games. It was about $70, $80 that we got from them beyond the trade. Then we had one of our regulars come in. They picked up Ninja Gaiden and Halo 2 for the original Xbox, and then Fable 3 for the Xbox 360. So guys, if anybody else shows up, I'll let you know. Well guys, it's 7 o'clock. We only had one sale from 4 to 7, but it was a pretty good one. We ended up at $435. The gentleman that came in with his two girls, he took a original Xbox system, grabbed a whole bunch of games. He got Outrun 2, Sonic Heroes, Spider-Man 2, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, Street Fighter Anniversary Edition, and he got 2 free games. One was for the Xbox that he took. We had some free games. He didn't want those, and I let him have a couple of GameCube games. One was free because of the $25 deal we had going on. He grabbed The Incredibles and Madagascar, both for the GameCube. So now, guys, stay tuned for Wednesday. Welcome back, guys, to a Wednesday here at the store. Did not go to the flea market again this morning. Decided to go ahead and sleep in. We have a few things to put out today. I didn't really see any reason because we've spent quite a bit of money last month, so we're holding on to that. So guys, hopefully today will be as good as yesterday. Yesterday was gangbusters as far as people coming in and spending money. Hopefully more people will come in today. So once things pick up, I'll let you know. All right, guys, here is the stuff we're putting out. We'll start with the Wii games. Probably the best one is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smash Up. That is like Smash Brothers. We had a copy when we were at the flea market, and I played it a little bit. It's actually a pretty cool game. We got some 360 games, Lost Planet, Alien Isolation, Dragon Ball, Xenoverse, Tropico 4, another copy of that. We got Simpsons Road Rage for the PS2. We got Pin Pin for the Dreamcast, a neat little, I guess you'd say racing game where you play these little penguins. We have got Dragon Ball Z Season 9 that came back. I guess they watched it and decided to return that, and we give them trade credit for that. And we got 2 loose games. We got Final Fantasy Adventure, as well as Pokemon Sapphire version for the Game Boy Advance. Well guys, it is 7 o'clock. We ended up at 160. We had a nice little sale at the end, get us over, like I said, 160. Here's a few things we sold today. We sold a small Pokemon plushie. We sold 4 seasons of True Blood, the DVD box sets. Pretty nice to get rid of those. We sold Heavenly Sword on the PS3. A lady came in and picked up Guitar Hero World Tour for the Wii, as well as some Wii AV cables. We sold 2 used GameCube memory cards. Had a gentleman come in, pick up a Game Shark Lite for the PS1. God of War 3 for the PS3. That was a factory sealed copy. as well as a Weird Science Blu-ray. We then had somebody come in and pick up Star Fox Command for the DS, one of our regulars. Then had a gentleman come in and did a little trade. I think he traded Samurai Showdown for the Sega Genesis. He picked up Lotus 2 for the Genesis, as well as a Genesis controller. We sold a brand new PS1 memory card. Then at the very end, the nice sale that happened at the end, we sold Stitch, the Disney Infinity figure. She picked up a $20 anime figure, as well as Lego Harry Potter Seasons 1 through 4 for the 360. Then we also sold a little Pokemon figure, one of the little small, like 3-inch Pokemon figures. So now, guys, stay tuned for Thursday. Welcome back, guys, to another Thursday here at the store. We have lots of problems so far today. Our internet is not working. We called T-Mobile. They are working on it, so hopefully we'll get the internet working, and hopefully we won't have a lot of people coming in with credit card purchases only. Hopefully they'll have cash when they come in, and like I said, hopefully we can get the issue fixed. There are a few things we're going to be putting out, so let me get started on that, and I'll show it to you as soon as we get it ready. So here is round one of the stuff we're putting out. We got 3 Xbox 360 games, nothing fancy, Destiny, Connectimals, and NBA 2K10. Got some boxed Game Boy Advance games, again, nothing special. You know, they were between $5 and maybe $12 a piece. That one's kind of cool. It's a dual Scooby-Doo game double pack. Then we got some DVDs. Probably the coolest one is the Pokemon Diamond Pearl TV episodes. So yeah, we got some more stuff coming out, guys. As soon as we get it ready, I'll show you that stuff as well. So guys, we had a once-in-a-lifetime type console come in. I don't even have this in my collection, and I've got over 3,000 games in mine. We actually got an Atari Jaguar in. Just tested it. It works great. Some decent games. Probably the best one is Aliens vs. Predator, but we got Doom here. We have got the Runer Pinball, Iron Soldier, Dragon the Bruce Lee Story, Tempest 2000, Raiden, Hover Strike. That is Trevor McFur. There is the system. Comes with AV and RF cables, one controller. I'm going to also throw in the Cybermorph game in with it as well. Also in that lot, we got a Sega Sports Dreamcast edition with the matching controller. Again, works good. Got some decent little games in here. Nothing super expensive, but some decent stuff. And the last thing he brought in, this is a original Xbox, but this is a modded Xbox. It's got tons of stuff on it, which is really cool. This is one that I'm very tempted to keep for myself. I've looked for a modded Xbox for a while now, and having one come into the store helps a lot. I'm also very interested in the Jaguar, but I've got 15 days. We've got to put the stuff in hold to think about it, so we'll see what happens. Alright guys, here is the last group of stuff that's going out. We've got a Wii game, PS4, we've got Lego Star Wars Force Awakens, we got Star Wars Rogue One on Blu-ray and up on Blu-ray. Got a few. We got a single Heavy Rain Director's Cut for the PS3. We got a couple Xbox 360 games. We got some horror DVDs. Got a couple Saws in there. The original Dracula. We got some PS2 and one PS3 game in this group. Probably Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance is probably my favorite out of that lot. We got some Xbox 360 games. And a few. We don't really buy many PC games anymore, but we got a few PC games here. Alright guys, it's 7 o'clock. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. We end up at $165 today. There was also about $48 in trade credit that was used as well. Here's a few things we sold today. We had one of our regular customers come in. They picked up the Lost game, as well as Tony Hawk Project 8 for the 360. They also picked up World Tour for the GameCube. We sold Matrix Path of Neo for the original Xbox. We had somebody come in and picked up Saints Row 2 for the 360, as well as Need for Speed Carbon Collector's Edition, Ford Bold Moves Racing, and Ford Mustang for the PS2. He also picked up Need for Speed Carbon for the PS3 and Grand Theft Auto episodes of the Liberty City as well. We sold a PS1 memory card brand new. Then at the very end we had a family come in. They picked up a wired 360 controller as well as a wireless PS3 controller. So guys, now stay tuned for Friday. So guys, we got a fellow YouTuber here in the store. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Wilkin Dead. That's my channel name. I do prop building from video games, comic related items, anything related to, like I say, comic books, Star Wars, anything like that. I build cosplay props. Also do artwork, big comic book collector, big video game guy. I love, you know, Skyrim's probably my favorite game right now. Started off with an Atari back in, what was that, like 1980 or something like that. Have always been into the fandom and love this, you know, the whole genre of collecting and things like that.
Awesome, man. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
Yep, no problem.
Alrighty. Welcome back, everyone, to another Friday in the store. As you saw, guys, we had another YouTuber coming in. Make sure you check out his channel. In the description, there will be a link to his channel. Make sure you check him out. We also got some stuff going out today, guys, some PS1, PS2 games to start with, so let me show you that stuff. All right, first we're going to start with some loose PS1 games. Nothing really great in here. Probably the best one is in this black case. It's a loose copy of Destruction Derby 2. And we got some PS2 games. Again, nothing fancy. Bejeweled 2 doesn't come up. It must have been a really late release because you hardly ever see that. I don't know if I've ever seen a copy of that before for the PS2. Got a Rock Band microphone, and we have got 2 seasons of X-Files, Season 6 and Season 8. So guys, here's the rest of the stuff that went out. Today we did about 50 games we put out. Here's a whole bunch of PS2 stuff. Nothing really fancy in here, but I mean there are some decent titles in there. We got a couple of original Xbox games. Definitely the Wallace and Gromit game is the most expensive out of that lot. And here is a couple really good cartridge games. We've got Sonic 1 and 2, Donkey Kong 64, and Yoshi's Island. The label is a little messed up. That's why the price, it's like a $33, $34 game. So we dropped it just a tiny bit because of the label. And I was able to get some back issues of Nintendo Power from a buddy of mine. Really nice to be able to get these, sell them fairly cheap. Have a feeling they're going to go pretty fast. A lot of people love the old Nintendo magazines for sure, with all the cool cards and posters you can get inside of them. A lot of these actually still have the posters inside of them. Well, guys, it's 7 o'clock. We ended up at $258. Really not going to go over most of the stuff that we sold. We had one big sale, though, at the end. Gentleman came in and bought about almost $100 worth of NES games, which helped us out tremendously. So now stay tuned for Saturday. Welcome back, everyone, to another Saturday here at the store. It's probably going to be a little slow at the beginning of the day, I'm pretty sure, because almost always Saturdays, they don't really pick up until about 4. Don't have anything to put out, so today my wife's going to be cleaning discs for quite a few hours, and I'm going to be testing PS1, PS2, and Xbox 360 games, see how far we get. Well, I think it's worth mentioning we had somebody bring some stuff in that we bought today. I won't be going out for another 15 days, but one of them was the Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon complete in box for the DS. I know that's a $60 game, which is kind of crazy. They also had Fatal Frame 2 for the original Xbox, and a couple of other decent things in there as well. So really excited to get some good stuff in today. Also with my testing, there was a game that probably have cleaned it at least 6 or 7 times. I believe it was Tekken Tag Team Tournament for the 360. It didn't work any of those times, but this last test or last clean that we did, it worked. I got so involved in the game, I played it for a good 30 minutes probably, and actually beat the arcade mode with one of the characters. So, yahoo, the game actually worked. Well, guys, it's 7 o'clock. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. We ended up at 164. Not a great day for us, but again, not too bad. Here's a few things we sold here for the whole day of Saturday. We sold NBA 2K16 for the PS4. We sold Gears of War and the Rare Replay Combo for the Xbox One. Had that for a little while. It's kind of hard to believe that it lasted that long. He also picked up Darkstalkers for the PSP. Then had a father and son come in. They picked up Final Fantasy IX for the PS1, Driver 3 for the original Xbox, and Final Fantasy X Strategy Guide. We then had a gentleman come in. He picked up one of our premium Warrior PS2 controllers. It's the ones that Hyperkin makes. They're actually pretty decent. He also picked up a used PS2 memory card. Then had I guess boyfriend and girlfriend come in. They picked up a GameCube controller, brand new. They also picked up Crash Wrath of the Cortex Complete for the PS2, Sims 3 for the 360, and then a large anime plushie. Sorry about that, guys. We had a customer come in right when I was filming this. Last thing, we had a gentleman that came in yesterday and picked up about $90 worth of NES games. Came in and spent about another $25 on NES games. He got Astyanax, Super Glove Ball, Hogan's Alley, and the 4 Quattro Sports. So now, guys, stay tuned for Sunday. Welcome back, guys. It is Sunday, the last day of the week for us. We did go to the Lakeland swap meet at Silver Moon today. Found a few things, so I'll just go ahead and give you a spoiler. We found Mario Kart 64, so we got a copy now. In the store of that, we did put a few things out, so let me show you that stuff. All right, guys, here's all the stuff we put out. A whole 6 games. First, the 360 games. We've got Dynasty Warriors 8, Deadpool, Diablo 3, and Midway's Arcade Origins, all fairly decent titles. And we got Ninja Gaiden and Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance for the original Xbox. Well, guys, it's 4 o'clock. We're going to get out of here. We only had 3 or 4 people come in. At least one person bought something. It was about $65 worth of stuff. He got Super Smash Bros. Complete for the GameCube, as well as Super Battle Tank 1 and 2 for the Super Nintendo. But what made this a really good day is that Atlantis 2 cart for the Atari 2600 did sell. I won't say exactly how much it is, just in case the gentleman on YouTube doesn't want that information to go out. I'll just say it was a few $100s, so that helps us out a lot. Again, guys, thanks for watching.